So it's all nice and clean.
Lovely. Here we go. We're live. Hello.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
And welcome everybody. There might not be anyone here at the moment, but obviously this is this is live, but it will be on YouTube forever. So we'd like to say welcome to everyone. Thank you all for joining. Tonight's my birthday and I'm 48. I don't look it, Beth, do I? I look like I'm 21 again.
Not a day past 28.
Well, I said 21, Beth. Now, come on. But no, absolutely, absolutely amazing. It's a lovely. It's going to be a lovely show. Episode 4. Thank you all for your continued support. People will be here soon, and
right. We've already got some people in the room. If I'm not looking at the camera, just ignore me.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
Ed. Shout out to Ed. Shout out to Russell, Tangle Tackle, Mikey K, Terry Phillips, Mikey K, Space Clips. Hello, Tangled. Hello, Russell Player. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Treasure Nation, DS Magnet. Hello to everyone in the comments. Sorry if we missed your comments. Oh, hey, cuz. How are you doing, Elizabeth? Thank you for joining us, everyone. It's Terry's birthday, and I think he's had some surprises in the post, haven't you?
I have indeed, Beth. Yes, I've had quite a few actually. I'll turn the camera and people can see. This is what I've got to open on camera right now. Now, I've already opened one present from a special person in Newcastle that I'd like to say a big thank you to. And yeah, I'd like to say thank you to Helen. And I've opened your present, Helen, and it was lovely. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. But for everyone else that sent me cards and gifts, I'm going to be opening them now. So we're going to do it live. I've waited all day long to open these presents, and I haven't had presents for years, Beth. So I am a bit overwhelmed. If I do get emotional, I do apologise to everyone. But let me just put my glasses on so I can actually read what's in the cards. All right, I'm wondering if I can just change the camera angle like that. Here we go. Now I might be able to get. Can I get the chat up without it? No. Wow, there's loads of people in the chat. Thank you all for joining. Seriously, thank you all for joining. As Beth has already said, it is my birthday today, and I'm 48. And I know I don't look a day over 21, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to tonight's show. We've got an amazing guest for us tonight. He's a guest that does some wonderful, wonderful work in the world. One of the people that should really be commended, and we're looking forward to having him on. But we won't have him on until 7, so we're going to have a little bit of a chat. I'm going to open the presents in front of everyone, and the cards, and I will thank everyone. I'd like to start, Beth, by saying thank you to everyone that's posted on my Facebook. I've had more comments today on a birthday than I've had in my entire life. A good friend of mine, Larry Dagwell, on the buses, he arranged to take me out for breakfast this morning, and he come and picked me up, and he brought me around a bag full of food. And you know, what a wonderful, wonderful guy. He's a retired guy now. He's a widow, but he has remarried, and he's had a rough life, but he's really shining at the moment. And thank you, Larry, for coming today. Thank you for taking me out for breakfast. It really did make my morning. And since then, we've been conversating via Messenger, and it's going to be a regular occurrence. So that's wonderful, you know, because I don't get much company, and just to think that this guy, you know, we were friends for years and years. 10 years I worked for Network Cultures. I do apologise, but I think Indy wants to say hello, so we'll let Indy say hello.
Hello, Indy.
Hello, darling.
Our special
Here we
guest
go.
is
Look,
waiting as well.
Here we go. Look, there's Indy.
Hello.
She just wants to say hello. She's just making sure that I'm okay, because she's my wonderful support dog. She's an old English bulldog, and she's full of love, full of energy, and well, yeah. Apart from her children, that I absolutely adore. I know I haven't done things right throughout my life, Wes, Chris, Bobby, but unconditionally, I love all three of you equally, and I miss you. And I know it's my birthday today. I know you guys haven't been in touch. I haven't always been in touch on your birthday, but I'd just like to say, you know, I love you guys. And the only thing that could make today any better would be for my children to get in touch. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And we're going to continue with episode 4 of Magnets and Mental Health. So shall we get on? Beth, oh my God, I've just looked at you and seen your makeup. You look amazing, Beth.
Oh, thank you, darling.
You look
very dapper as well.
You are glowing, darling. You are absolutely glowing.
Thank you. We've got the special guest waiting. Do you want to save your presents as a surprise, or do you want to do your presents first?
We can do the presents until afterwards, and I think we should bring Jay on.
Lovely.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Right, guys, I'm just going to play a little intro, so we'll see you guys back in a second. Bear with me.
Trigger warning. We are not trained medical providers, nor are we clinically trained. We go straight from our experiences throughout our lives and talk and spread awareness on mental health.
Hello. Hello, Jay.
How you doing,
Hello,
right?
Jay. How'd you do, Jay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just came in then. I was like, oh, that's a bit close.
Welcome.
Welcome to Magnets and Mental Health, son.
This is
I'll tell you what, I've been watching a lot of your footage on TikTok, Jay, and I'm looking forward to you sharing what you do with all our audience tonight, because I think what you do is an absolute wonderful job. And let's hope that we can, you know, raise awareness to what you do.
Yeah.
And we'll put all your links in the description of this video. And, you know, let's hope we can generate a little bit more awareness for yourself.
Yeah,
because I think what you do is amazing, mate. Absolutely amazing. And you should be commended for it.
Amazing. I'm going to let you talk. So do you want to keep 3 screens or just you? You can talk. Just tell us your story, what you do, how you know.
However you want to do it.
Right.
There we go. Yeah, leave it like that, Beth. That looks good.
Yeah, perfect. So what happened? Where did it start? I remember from you saying that you were a veteran.
Yeah, so I mean, I was in the military, served 6 years light infantry, multiple places around the world, operational and non-operational. I wouldn't say it started there, though. I would say that gave me more of an insight into where I was going to go, because a lot of people are in the military and that's their life career and everything. That, to me, that was like a beginning section for me. I got out of the military. I ended up living on the streets for a while. It was about 6 months I was living on the streets. I had nothing going for me. But then, yeah, it's pretty rough. It was my own fault, my own stupidity. When I got out, I decided to spend my savings from the military by trying to go and live in Italy, and I was living in Milan. I don't recommend it to anyone, because you have to have money to be going out there if you've got the military mentality of drinking. But I ended up coming back to the UK, and I was living on the streets in the UK. And then one thing led to another, and I ended up private contracting in private military companies and private security companies out in Iraq, Afghanistan, West Africa. And I've been doing that pretty much for 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long time. Yeah. During that period of time, I met a guy that was working in child recovery. I still don't know how I met him, but we used to talk on the old school MSN Messenger. He would ask me for a point of contact, and then I'd give it him, and then he'd crack on. I never knew anything about his industry or anything. But at the end of 2012, he asked me to go out to Lebanon to help him out. So I did, and this is going to be a massive long story short. But basically, I went over there. I realized how dangerous this sort of work was. I realized that the situation that he was in was almost an impossible situation to get out of, but I advised him as best as I could how he could move forward. But then he quit after about 3 weeks after I left. So that left these kids in a position now. This kid and this mother, they was in a position that no one's going to be going out to help them. And obviously they'd already spent a lot of money on this at the time. So the owner of the company asked me to go over and help him out. So I did. I went over there, and it was a crazy learning curve. There was probably about a 3-month period of a massive learning curve and trying to figure things out constantly. Every second of the day, you're trying to think of new ideas. But we ended up setting a military-style operation up with the help of the mafia, of all people, in Cyprus.
No way. Oh, my word.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that they'd be on our side, but they were. There was massively. If it wasn't for them, then we would have struggled in a way that you couldn't even think of. I tell you. But they helped us out. We managed to get out of there. We got the family back, and that was my first introduction into child recovery. It led to a path of witnessing companies that are supposed to be doing the right thing, committing fraud and destroying families, more than it led to a path of seeing kids reunited with their families. Companies were taking money from the families. The company I was working for example, I witnessed him take money from a family that he knew that case couldn't be completed due to legalities that were involved inside that case as a parent's abduction. But he still took money, and he still didn't tell that father that he couldn't get his kid back. This was probably, I discovered this within about a year and a half I was working for him. I discovered how unprofessional the industry was. And then from there, I started freelancing. I started talking to other companies. I started to realize that these other companies were the same thing. Once I did my background checks on those companies and those people that were involved, I learned all of their tactics and everything, the way that they do things. And there wasn't much of it that was right. They were taking more money, and they were committing more fraud than the company that I'd seen before. So I set up Pegasus. The concept of Pegasus is to create the cheapest or free service with funds raised from the general public, which gives every single family the fighting chance to actually have somebody, a professional, going out and looking for their kids, because right now no one's looking for them. I took the company live in 2017 when one of said companies kidnapped a child from Cyprus. So I went after them, and we did that. It was the cheapest that we could ever possibly do. It was only about $2-3 grand on an international case for 2 months. So we did well, but it was hard. It was arduous because I was literally living in a car to do it and to keep it that way. Yeah, it's mad. It was.
Got a bit of technical difficulties there. Bear with us, guys.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing, though. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, so you've actually met people from a real mafia, and you know, that's something that usually people only find about on films and TV, isn't it? And
yeah,
absolutely amazing story, mate.
It's not only one mafia that I mean, since then I've came up across so many different organizations, so many different networks. It's crazy that the underworld helps us a hell of a lot in comparison.
Oh dear.
Bear with this, guys. Hello.
There we go. We're back.
Oh.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, Joe. I'm not sure what's happening on Beth's Left side, mate. Bear with it. Bear with it.
Yeah.
You all right, Beth?
You there, Terry?
Good, good. Everything seems swimmingly here, Beth. I don't know.
Yeah, same here.
I'm not sure what the technicalities are on your end because it looks absolutely fine my end. Oh, we've lost Beth. Can you find Beth for us, Jay? If we do a GoFundMe, can you find Beth?
For sure.
How old are you, Jay? If you don't mind me asking.
40 now. It still feels weird to say that, but yeah, 40.
I'm 48 today, mate.
I know. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. And I don't look a day over 21. I don't feel a day over 17. So, you know, I live alone. I live in a little town called Brightlingsea in the southeast of the UK.
Yeah.
And it's just me and my old English bulldog. She's my support dog. And,
all right.
you know, I go live every night on Facebook, but we do this. Okay. We do this. It started off as once a month. And the first one that went so well that we changed it to fortnightly. And after tonight, we're going to be starting to do it weekly. So every Saturday night is going to be a new episode. But really all the links that you gave us regarding your Patreon and everything that you've got is all going to be in the description of this video. So so I wouldn't worry about that. It's going to get a lot of views because Little Miss Magnet, Beth Charles, bless her, she's got quite a big following, but not a big as following as you've got on TikTok. What is your numbers on TikTok, mate? How many followers do you have right now?
We're at about 306,000 at the moment.
That is absolutely astonishing.
Yeah, really, I mean, I had one video that went viral probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago now. I went from 100,000 to 250,000 within a 48-hour period.
Wow.
The thing that I found with TikTok is that the majority of my videos, when I talk about conspiracies, when I talk about current affairs or anything like that, they will shoot up massively in the views quite quickly. But I don't know what it is, but when you talk about child recovery and the things that we're doing in child recovery and the operations that we're doing and the store telling those stories, those numbers, they don't go up very quickly. So to have one video of child recovery to go up was amazing.
People only find out on films and TV, isn't it? And absolutely amazing. Someone's got their telly on. Can you turn the telly volume down?
I mean, since then I've came up across so many different organisations, so many different networks. It's crazy that the underworld helps us a hell of a lot in comparison.
Beth, can you turn the volume down on the telly?
Bear with this, guys.
We can hear all the feedback from the TV.
Hello.
That's the beauty of a live, isn't it, Jay? You know that technicalities can happen. I personally, my name's Terry Wright, and obviously I don't do anything like what you do, mate. I really don't. I wish I did. I wish I joined the forces back in the day, but I never did.
Yeah.
And I was a bus driver for 18 years. And I had a mental breakdown when my mum and dad passed away. And I haven't worked since. So, you know, I kind of threw myself into Essex Magnet Hunters. And over the course of the year, we've now got 1,200 subscribers, 3,500 on TikTok. And I'm also an advocate for mental health. Because as much as I suffer with it myself, I like to try and help people that suffer with it also.
Yeah.
So that's what brought me and Beth together, because we both had a love of magnet fishing. You know, I found 847s and that, mate, out of the canal.
That's amazing. I've been dabbling with magnet fishing myself with a boy.
I found a Mills grenade with the pin still attached.
Jesus.
Yeah. Quite scary, and you have to call the police and the EOD get called.
Yeah.
But still nothing in comparison to the great job that you do. And
I appreciate that.
And you should absolutely be commended for it.
Thank you.
You back with us, Beth? You back on the land of the living?
Yeah, I'm all work in order now.
Good, good.
Sorry about that, guys. That's what.
Yeah, so carry on, Jay. What was you? You carry on your story.
Where was I?
I'm not quite sure. You was talking.
Yeah, so the setup of the company was created because I chased another company around Turkey to get a child back there, and then from there, basically, we've just been starting to push out and starting to grow. Primarily, I brought the company over to the UK last year in July, so we've only had a year in the UK at the moment. We went live in the UK in September last year, and
Right.
and we've had one of our most successful years. Because I've been working on this full time now, with 5 recoveries in the last 12 months. Total recoveries that I've completed, brought children back, is 17 recoveries over the last 9 years. Prior to last year, I was only working part-time in it because I had to go to work in Afghanistan. And then during my leave periods, I'd then come home and do a recovery and then go back to Afghanistan and do the same thing. But coming back full-time in this now and finishing overseas, it's proven beneficial. It's starting to work. In the next 12 months, I'm very excited to see where we go. Very excited.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it sounds like that it's a cause that's more worthwhile than many causes that are on the internet, and we just hope we can spread awareness for it, mate. For you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
There's nothing worse than any kind of child being in inconvenience or being abused or being taken or certainly being kidnapped.
Yeah.
And you know, it's something that 99% of the population will never comprehend.
How do you tackle that?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely, Beth. I mean,
your mental health, like when you've been at the lowest, what's your story mental health wise?
I mean, I've had ups and downs with my mental health for a very long time. The amount of stuff that I've seen, the amount of stuff that I've done over the years. I mean, when I was in Iraq as a private contractor, there was a lot of stuff that affected me massively. These days, it's a different story. I think I've got a lot more control over it now, the older that I've got. Plus, I actually took professional help last year, which was fantastic. But I got to some very dark places. 2019 was my worst year, without a doubt. And it was the worst in the amount of attempts of suicide that I wanted, or more cries for help than anything, because I wanted to die, but at the same time as that didn't, if that makes sense.
For me, more than anyone, mate. I've been there.
But that was all
reasons.
about,
yes.
Yeah, that was all about circumstances. It was all about the situation that I was in, it's just things that needed to change to actually strengthen my mental health, and it had to happen very quickly. I've got to the point where it started off. I remember how it started off. I remember back in about 2005. We used to talk about mental health back in 2004 as contractors, and we used to talk about PTSD before anyone ever used to talk about PTSD on a regular scale, and before it was recognized on a regular scale. But we used to have midnight coffee, and we used to talk about it. Me and a guy called Mike Toyti was my best friend. Unfortunately, he's passed now. Like he died over there. But
sorry to hear that.
No, I mean it happens, you know. This gets to the point where you're talking about it, you're conscious about it, and then when I was going home, the only thing I ever wanted to do was go back to work. I didn't want to go home. I gave up my leave. I chose a life choice, a decision, a lifestyle of wanting to be in Iraq. That was probably a major factor into what I was like when I would come back into Civvy Street and how I couldn't adjust back into Civvy Street. I was living in Romania, and fireworks. I remember the first time that I was actually taking cover from fireworks and I couldn't enjoy the fireworks. And it was 2005 Christmas. And I come outside, everyone's watching these massive fireworks right in the middle of the city, and I couldn't do it. Seriously, I couldn't do it. It just had such a massive effect. Even the firework displays that we had recently in the last week. Yeah. I sat there and watched those firework displays. I'm watching them and everyone's enjoying the firework displays. I'm watching them and I'm enjoying the firework display, but I'm also conscious about the fact that it's reminding me of shots fired. It's reminding me of situations that I've been in. And it's very strange. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a weird feeling. But I've had some dark places like over the years.
I mean, in the Magnificent community, we've got quite a lot of ex-soldiers people that have served for the country, and you'll find that a lot of them, when they leave the services, they suffer with mental health.
Yeah,
and not enough is done from the government to help veterans. You know,
we're labelled. That's why veterans are labelled now. And once a veteran has got mental health issues, it's down to PTSD straight away. That's it.
Absolutely.
You're processed, and then you're given pills, and it's marked onto your medical records, and it's like, right, crack on. There you go. You got a yearly prescription.
Yeah.
No one's looking into it in the depths of what it needs to be. I believe a big factor for mental health problems within the veteran community is the fact that we're going to war, we're rewired in war, and then we're expected to come back and blend into society again. No one's trying to rewire us back to society. They just go, bang, you're back home now, crack on, go back to your normal life.
And that's wrong.
Doesn't work like that.
There should be counselling. There should be therapy, and there should be counselling available to you straight away. And unless you reach out for it, you don't get it. It's wrong, Beth. You know, it's wrong.
Well, you come back a broken man and a broken woman. You know, you've seen things that not every human being's going to see in their lifetime, and experience things, you know, shell shock, all sorts, bodies, you know, taking someone's life, and you need that to come back to, you know, you're not normal when you come back. You need support and someone.
Well, it isn't normal, is it, Beth? You know, taking someone's life, seeing that kind of destruction is not the kind of thing that 99.9% of the population see.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's only when we talk to veterans that we actually realise what they go through.
Yeah.
And it's horrific. It really is. It's horrific. And
I don't think we come back broken. I think we come back rewired. We're just different, and it's not different. We are used to something that everyone else is not used to. You talk about normalities, and to think that a soldier comes back from war as a broken man because he's seen and done things that not many people do. I think it goes down the stereotypical line of what you're expected to see on movies, and movies are the worst for it because I see it portrayed over and over and over. I'm not a broken man. I'm a different man. I'm very proud of what. I'm very proud of what I've done. I'm proud of what I've achieved, and I know a lot of veterans that are like it, and we're a lot. It's just the difference. Normality in itself, normality in society, which is it's described as normality, is not normal to us. You cannot take a guy that's gone to the top of his game and has done extraordinary things and put him into a supermarket and expect him to chase kids for stealing food because they're poverty line kids. You cannot expect him to go into a mall and chase a kid who's just nicking a pair of trainers or whatever it is and expect him to get satisfaction out of that, considering he's been dealing with kids in war zone situations that have lost their families and have gone through atrocious things. And we've helped those kids. We've done a lot for those kids. And then you expect them to chase out kids and shit like that. I mean, there's major differences, and I don't think that people scratch the surface of it and people stick to the stereotypes of it. But no one actually goes in and says, let me understand you as a soldier coming back from war. Nobody does that. Everybody thinks they know a soldier coming back from war. There isn't anybody that knows anything that's inside my head. I don't even know myself. Those people that are close to me, they understand a lot more than what I actually understand myself, and they see the signs of what's going to happen when it's building up to happen. But there's so many sparks inside that mind. You can't figure it out just by labeling it. And that's one of the things that we have problems with in society, I think, is labels. Everyone wants to label everything and say, bang, got that. I've never been diagnosed with PTSD. I've never diagnosed myself as PTSD. I have symptoms. I definitely have mental health things. I wouldn't say I have mental health problems because I've dealt with those problems. But they have been major issues through my life, and they've took me to the bottom of where I could ever be, to the point where I've given up on everything before. But it's there without a doubt. I refuse a diagnosis on any of it, though. I won't go and see a doctor and get diagnosed with something. Not a chance, because I'm not labeling it.
Well, that's a credit to you. That's a credit to you, that is, Joe. And, you know, because, you know, in the UK, we are lucky. because obviously when it comes to mental health, when it comes to counselling, when it comes to therapy, it's all available for free on our wonderful NHS service. But in many other countries around the world, it is not available for free.
Yeah.
And we don't realise how lucky we are. But for an ex-forces, an ex-army who has seen horrors that you have seen, it is it's commendable that you can actually feel that you can deal with that yourself. And
that's the thing, though. Because I've dealt with it for so many years, I mean, the amount of time that I spent in these hostile areas around the world. I mean, Afghanistan, I spent 11 years in Afghanistan. Your average soldier will go out on an operational tour, maybe 1 or 2 operational tours for an average of 6 months per tour, sometimes a year per tour.
Right.
So I've done 11 years in Afghanistan. I did 5 years in Iraq. And then prior to that, obviously, my military service. Plus, I've been out into these places in West Africa for short periods of times and dealing with all sorts of situations out there. I understand myself better than anybody else, I believe. And so talking about it, when I went to professional help, what I found, I came out to the UK and the first thing I did was saying, bang, I need to sort everything out. I need to figure out why I can't blend back into society. I need to figure out why I struggle to actually engage with people around me. I can't go to the local pub and talk about the price of a block of cheese, for example, because it's just like, what? Some people find it interesting. I understand that, and it's the way that people live, and they talk about common things like the weather and all. I can't do small talk or anything like this. It's just weird to me. So I had to understand why. And what I found when I was going through the professional side of things is that I was answering my own questions, and the main conclusion that I came up with overall was the fact, hold on a second, you don't have to blend in. You don't have to fit into what society is. You can stand out and you can do something different. If I was trying to blend in, it would make my mental health a lot worse. If I didn't accept who I am for what I've done and everything that I am within myself, and I just pretended to be a normal citizen in society, I would do myself more damage, which is why I don't do it anymore. I will not succumb to someone else's need to see something from me that isn't me. I will never do that. And I think that's very important because you have to know yourself. Every generation throughout history has had a warrior class of people. It's had a farming class of people, a gathering class of people. There's all sorts of different types of people throughout the world, but in the society that we live in today, everyone's supposed to be the same. And I don't understand that. It's strange to me. It makes zero sense. You should be still having different classes of people. And I'm not talking about like high class, low class, medium class, or anything like that. You got to understand.
You'll never lose that. Absolutely.
Specifics towards characters. It is. And I think that's really, really important.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got a book, from what I remember you saying, you've got a book out.
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's that about?
What's it called?
So the book is called Angel in the Shadows, by myself, Jay Jordan. We've just sold out on the hardback, so currently the pre-sale has started for the paper copies on Steel City Press and Amazon.co.uk. We're currently trying to get it over into the States on Amazon, but if anyone wants to order from outside of the UK, they can order through steelcitypress.co.uk. I believe you've got the links for those anyway.
Yeah, I'll have
They will all be in the description of this video.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So the story of that book, it's the first time that I ever got the true story down on paper of what happened in the Lebanon. I've got it onto scripts before, screenplays, and pilots for TV series because we want to push it out and make revenue towards a company to raise funds for child recovery.
Absolutely.
But the actual story, what I found is that a lot of people were bastardizing the scripts. They were changing things around and Americanizing it. There was obviously putting artistic creativity inside it and all this sort of stuff. So we started to lose the flavor of the real story. Obviously, I'm getting older. I can't remember every single detail of my past, and I don't want to lose what happened. So I just sat down and I said, right, this is it. We've got to get this story down on paper. I did it and I did it and I did it over and over and over again. And within a 2-week period, we managed to finish the book. The story of Lebanon in itself, it's fast paced. This isn't a case of just going in and then dealing with authorities or a lot of people mistake our services for being something along the lines of social services and knocking doors and checking on kids. It doesn't work like that. This is a private military organization. We go out, we physically chase those leads down. We physically ask the questions. Metaphorically, we would be classed as door kickers because we're the ones that are going in, and if we have to go in hard, we will. All of our operations are very covert, they're very sneaky. So it's very fast paced, the story of Lebanon, because I was learning on the way through it as well. So I had to, you'll see my mistakes, you'll see what I learned from and how I adapted to those mistakes. You'll see story about my back history, my past, and there's quite a lot in it, and it's the first of many more to come because I've got a lot of stories to tell to get it out there, so you can all see what is
wonderful,
really happening.
wonderful. Well, yeah, you know, I mean, it's got to be to spread awareness on this and to raise funds for something that is, you know, it's a topic that needs funds raised for, and you can't do it on a shoestring budget. You need that, and I can't even imagine to think of some of the things that you've been through and some of the sights you've seen. I can only imagine, mate. You know, I watch TV, I watch films, but as we all know, they're glorified for Hollywood, and it's not real. It's not how it really is. They take everything as a pinch of salt, and they glorify things, and they just show you the good and not so much the bad. And yet you've seen the bad, and yet you still put yourself in them dangerous situations, because there's children out there that need your help, and for that, mate, you really, really should be commended. And from the bottom of my heart, I can only thank you from Essex Magnet Hunters that you do what you do, because honestly, it is a worthwhile cause, and my hat goes off to you, son. It really, really does. No, I think it's an absolutely amazing job that you do, and I hope that you continue to do it. I hope that you continue to be successful in what you do, and I hope you continue to be safe, because without the likes of you, these children will suffer, and these children will, be parted away from their families. And no one knows more than me how hard it is for children to be away from their families. You know, I've got 3 beautiful children. I don't see any of them, and I love them all dearly. But that's a different kettle of fish, a story for another episode. But no, absolutely, mate. Honestly, it's amazing what you do. It really is amazing. And I really don't want you to think that you can suffer in silence. And I hope by coming on here tonight and sharing your story that that we can bring awareness, and that hopefully our audience can help you. And this is what it's all about. The internet is a wonderful thing. It is a wonderful thing. It's a scary thing as well. But at the end of the day, the world has changed, and it is not like it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. The world is different. And you said a lot of your ventures have actually taken you into Africa. And as we know, Africa, they'll kidnap anything or anyone if they think they can get a ransom, if they think they can get some money at the end of it. And it sounds like that what you do is combating that. And we need many more people in the world like yourself.
The
way that I see it at the moment is that right now you've got so many different organisations that are out there. So you've got your traditional kidnapping, which you've just touched on, which is kidnap and ransom. That's the one you see in the movies all the time. And everything's all glorified in the aspect of you get the hero to go pay the ransom, like Man on Fire and all that. Great movie, don't get me wrong, really do like that movie. But when it comes to the reality of the situation in the real world, it's very difficult to find men like that in the starters and situations like that and going down that way. But in itself, you've got so many different organizations out there and so many people that are connected to these organizations. You've got sex trafficking, you've got organ trafficking, you've got the kidnap and ransom side, you've got the slavery side, which is a multi-billion-dollar industry, which is making a lot of people rich.
And that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, in the 21st century, That is absolutely crazy. I mean, slavery was abolished in the 19th century, but it's still going on. It's still going on right now.
Without a doubt. Then you've got your individuals and your paedophiles, your rapists, your murderers. You even got the parental abductions. And one thing that I will always emphasize on when it comes to parental abductions, they are not safe. So many people have the misconception that parental abductions are safe, but they're not. At the very lowest level of a parental abduction, you've got psychological issues, being mental health problems coming into it, and this is affecting the child straight away. But at the higher end, you've got people that are actually mentally unstable, and they'll kill their own children and even kill themselves just to leave an impact behind.
Oh my God!
That's the seriousness of what I'm talking about when it comes to
it.
The risks that we take. It's not your standard type of risk. You go in the military. And you go to war with the military. You've got a chain of command. You've got multiple support networks behind you. If you're in trouble, then you've got air assets, you've got ground assets, you've got multiple units that can actually come to assist. Now, I'm not saying that they always do, and I know for a fact there's a lot of veterans out there that have been in situations where they've been left alone and they've had to get out of those situations themselves. But in essence, that's what the system is. We don't have that. A majority of operations that I've been on, I've gone in alone. My missus, she doesn't wait for a phone call to say that something's happened anymore. She waits for a period of time to know that she hasn't had those communications, and then she knows that something's happened, because I can disappear at the drop of the hat with some of the entities that we're actually dealing with, and that's how dangerous that it can get in a lot of cases, and it's the majority of cases,
which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely, it's something that the normal man cannot comprehend. You know, I mean, we see it on the TV, we see it on the news, and you know, unless you're actually in that position, you can't imagine the horrors and the dangers that you face. And it must take a certain kind of man, a certain kind of bravery that you must feel that that you can put yourself in danger to help.
I'd say it's more determination. It's more determination than anything. Every case I take on, I consider it, what would you do if it was your own children? This is your own children. And that's the way that I see it, and that's what drives me to keep moving forward.
I can see that.
It's one of the most important things. You have to keep that focus, because there are points where you hit your massive lows and you're sitting there and you're thinking, what happens next? Where can I move next to? Where is my next lead? And you can't find it. We always find a way to find it. But at those periods of time, you just can't. But you have to continue pushing through, because you have to find that lead, because you have to keep moving forward. So it's very important to have that sort of mentality where you just keep. I don't consider myself brave. I don't consider myself anything than myself being a normal person. I've grown up differently to you. You do your life in a specific way, and you've got normalities in your life for what your life is. I've got normalities in my life for what my life is. I used to compare what I do to working in Burger King. If you flip a burger 1,000 times, you're going to be good at flipping burgers. It's as simple as it is. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. See, I was a bus driver for 18 years, and I consider myself the most professional driver out there. But it just shows you in world and in life how different our paths can be, you know. And you know, we can all excel in what we do, but we can only do the best that we can do. And you know, we face, no matter what line of life that you're in, what line of work that you're in, you're going to face challenges, and your challenges that you face are completely different to the likes of a bus driver, completely different to the likes of a factory worker or an electrician, and it's individuality, and that's what makes us all different, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, of course.
But at the end of the day, we're all human, and we're all human. We all have a heart, and we all cut, and we all bleed. And you know, in life, you've got those that care and want to make a difference. And I can see from yourself that that you are one of these individuals that really wants to make a difference. You feel that your training and your experience in what you've had, you can put to good use for other people and to help.
That's the intention. That's the intention. Yeah, the way that I see it is that you've got all of these criminal organisations that are out there. So going back to that, all of these people, they're walking around, they're giving it the big licks. The police are not going after them. They're not afraid of the police. They have no intentions of actually hiding anything that they're doing in the way that they should be hiding what they're doing. They do things in their own manners, under their own tactics and things like this. But they drive around in Lamborghinis, Mercedes. They just literally stand out. You know for a fact that if you're walking down the road and you see somebody who literally looks like that particular part, and you know that area, and you know that person is involved in that and that and that. And they're always the best dressed. They're always the ones that are flashing the cash out and all that. Giving it the big licks. They think that they're untouchable. With what I'm creating and with the way that I'm moving forward, that is going to change, because they're going to realize that there's people like us that are going to come after them. They're going to realize there's people like us that's going to stop their operations, because it's not up to the police. Everyone thinks it's up to the police. The police can't do it. Their budgets, their bureaucracy, their red tape, their laws, their rules. It's just phenomenal how many rules they've got over them to stop them from doing anything. Numbers in itself. Your veteran community in the UK stands at I think it's around 2 million as a veteran community just for the UK. Worldwide veteran community is even bigger than that. Creating our networks or extending our current networks, which is already massive as it is, worldwide, to different units all over the world, and specifically putting units in place all over the world who are working 24 hours a day on rescuing children, that changes the game slightly, because now you've got somebody that's coming up against you. You can't walk around giving it the big licks like you are. It's going to happen. This is where we're going towards.
Absolutely amazing. I mean, is there any end goal to this? I mean, do you see yourself doing this in 10 years' time, 15 years' time, 20 years' time, or no, you don't?
Not me. I mean, there's a possibility that I will be, because I'm like that and I just can't give up on things. But overall, the intention of what I'm trying to create is something that can be passed down through generation to generation. Veteran generations all the way through. Veterans leave, military personnel leave the military, and they come in, they take on our training courses, they go through all of our systems, then they get tested on our operations, and then they start developing their careers within this, because this will become a career industry. And that's where it has to go through. It has to go through generation to generation. This is all about the people fighting back against everything that no one else is fighting against. This is what it's all about. Absolutely. So as long as we can do that, and we create that system and put that system into place, right now the prime goal is, our end goal is to turn it into a free service so everybody can do it. And the concept of what we're trying to do with that is that there's 7.8 billion people on the planet. 7.8 billion people. Imagine if 7.8 billion people had £1 to donate. That would change the game, wouldn't it? But overall, we're not asking for that. We're not asking for that. No. And I think personally, what I'm asking for from the general public in itself, considering that the general public, first of all, they need to be aware of what's going on in the world, because I can bet that the majority of people don't know that 8 million children go missing a year. But outside of that, we're asking for 15,000 people to donate £2, or 7,500 people to donate £4. That's nothing to ask for. If I get 60,000 people to donate £2, I can take on 4 cases every single month. Give me £2 each every single month. Job's a good one. I spend £4.50 on a coffee every single day, almost, maybe every other day. That's half a cup of coffee, and majority of us go to a coffee shop at least once a month. That's half a cup of coffee a month, and that combined as a combined effort, turning this into the People's Company can save shit ton of people. It really can.
Yeah, that's wonderfully put across, mate, and it's so true. I mean, you go to the likes of Costa, and the price you pay for a coffee is the price you would pay for 50 coffees at a Tesco, and we all do it. And like we say, it's everyone just needs to just take a sacrifice and to give up 1 coffee a month, and they could make really good for your cause, and continue the fantastic work that you do. It is amazing, mate. Honestly, I've never spoken to anyone in my life that has done anything like anything on comparison to what you've done. And
there's not many of us out there.
No, I can imagine. And honestly, mate, I bow down to you, and I take my hat off to you, because I think it's a fantastic job. When you think that there's people out there that think that what they do is elite in what they do, or whatever profession that they choose to do. But what you do is something that's actually making a difference, and it's helping people. And more than anything, it's helping children. And
you're like a superhero, a real life superhero. Like
absolutely, Ben. Yeah, it is, and it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And I hope, you know, during the course of the next month, I hope this video gets enough viewage, and I hope that people donate. And I hope
I'm going to be sharing all
in our own little way. I hope that we can help in spreading awareness and you know, making you continue what you do, because what you do is a fantastic job. And honestly, mate, you know, you should be commended. And don't ever think that you can't reach out to mental health charities. I know what you said. I know what you said, that you can deal with it yourself, and you know you got PTSD, but you won't go and seek help for it. But in the UK, we are very lucky, and it is available for free. So please, you know, promise me that if you ever feel that low, that you will reach out, because there's so many bodies out there that are willing to help. And
sure.
you know, like you said, you're not going to do it forever, and what you've seen already might be only an absolute minute amount of what you're going to see in the future. And what you see on a daily basis or weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, is going to affect your own mental health. So you know, be careful, please stay safe. And you know, I hope everyone in the chat, I hope you can all, you know, if you can all put a £1, put a £2 into this man's Patreon, it will be in our description.
In the link. I'll be sharing it on Facebook and all the groups as well, and also
absolutely. We will share it on all social medias: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. So honestly, mate, thank you so much for coming on.
I know. Honestly, I'm so glad that we got you on. It's an absolute honour.
We're still quite new, Jay, and this is only episode 4. I mean, me and Beth, you know, we're not veterans of YouTube, but we have our own communities, and we have people who care, and the people that care within our communities, like you said, it's not much, is it? You know what I mean? Half the price of coffee, and it can make so much difference if enough people do it. And it gives you that ability to carry on doing the wonderful job that you do. So, honestly, mate, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, well, you know, I appreciate Beth sorting this out, because, you know,
it's an absolute pleasure.
It's amazing, Beth. It's amazing. Thanks, and Jay, I think you're an absolute saint. You're an absolute saint. And I hope God keeps you safe. I'm not Christian, Jay. I'm not religious in any way. But because of things that have happened in my past, I like to think that there is a higher power out there. And
I like to think that I'm blessed by all the gods.
Absolutely. Why not? Why not? You know, I mean, I was suicidal with suicidal ideology from 2019. And from the power of my community, from the power of YouTube and the power of my channel, it's kept me here, you know, without a mum and dad, without any family network. And I shouldn't be here right now, but I still am. And I feel that I'm doing good. You know, I'm helping other people with their own mental health issues on a daily basis. My phone don't stop from the morning I wake up until the evening I go to bed. But it's something that I choose to do. Like what you do, you feel you're helping people. I myself feel that I'm helping people.
Yeah, of course.
And honestly, mate, I honestly, I take my hat off to you. I think you're an absolutely amazing man. And please, everyone, you know, those that are live watching the video now, wait until the video is published at the end of the live, because all of Jay's social media links will be in the description. If you can help out, please, people, help out, because this is a worthwhile cause. all charities are a worthwhile cause. Unfortunately, with some of the bigger charities like Cancer UK and that, you might raise £5,000 and £4,500 goes to administration, and only 5% of the money raised actually goes to the charity. Well, this is what we want to let everyone know. Any money that you actually donate to Jay, whether by any of his social media links that are going to be in the description, goes directly to who needs it, and it will keep his good work going, and long may it continue. And it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you and hearing your story.
I'm going to follow you.
I'm going to follow you the rest of my life, mate. I really will.
We'll have to get a collab in. Let me know when you're free. We'll have to have a magnet fish, eh?
Oh yeah, definitely will do. I'll bring the boys.
Have you ever done it? Have you ever done it, Jay?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I've dabbled with it a few times with the boy now, but we've just getting our new magnet ordered, and then once we've got that come through, then we're going to be going out with a bigger magnet, which we're
I pulled up. Being ex-military, you might know, but I pulled up a VZ20, which is an AK-47 replica. I pulled that up at the Grand Union Canal in London. We've pulled up numerous double-barrel shotguns, grenades, artillery shells from World War II.
Yeah,
it is, 99% of the stuff you find will be scrap, but that 1% of things that you find is absolutely amazing. And it's like a modern day treasure hunting, but it helps people's mental health. It gets them out there. It gets people, breathing the fresh air. Physicality it improves people's physical health, and it improves people's mental health. And that's what we're all about in spreading awareness. But
thank you
honestly,
so much
mate,
for joining us.
We've never had a guest like this, Beth, and this has absolutely been amazing, and it's been an absolute pleasure in talking to you and hearing your story.
Is there anything that you want to say, Jay, or anything at all?
Yeah, I've got 14 cases sitting on my desk right now. We don't have funds to do them, so do everything you can to raise it. We need 15,000 people to donate £2. I can get on an international case tomorrow. That's how quick we can act. So,
well, you heard him, people. So please,
sharing it.
Look in our description. Look at all of Jay's links, and if you can help, if it's a price of coffee, or if you're financially better off and you can help better, please, can you help this man? Because what he does is such a worthwhile cause.
So important.
And he's fantastic. He's absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to be following you, mate, on all socials. Yeah. And I'm going to be following your future. And I'm glad you think that's funny. But, I'm 48 and it's my birthday today. And we wanted to have you on first. And then I've got loads of presents. I've got loads of cards from our community to open. So, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And, but no, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. And hopefully, maybe 6 months down the line, come back on, give us an update. That would be wonderful.
You want me to come on in 6 months? You're going to enjoy the updates. There's a lot going on.
We'd love you to, mate. We'd love you to.
Oh, yeah.
You've certainly gained a fan in me tonight. I've got my good friend Tommy here who's looking after my dog, make sure she didn't jump in the middle of the camera. So you've got two people here that completely, we are now fans of what you do, and we will spread awareness in any way that we can. Myself and Beth, we're on all social media. And we will certainly do what we can to help you.
I'll be sharing it for quite a majority of the time.
Thanks.
Spread awareness, guys, and make sure you check out the link that will be in the description.
Yeah, and there'll be plenty of them. Well, thank you very much for joining, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure, and I'll share it. Jay pegasusops on TikTok, and all the links will be in the bio. Thank you very much. I'm going to let Terry take. I'm going to let Terry take over.
Stay safe.
I will do.
Cheers,
Much
man.
love, happy birthday, and I'll catch you both soon.
See you then.
Take care, mate. Right, everyone. We're down to just me now because obviously Jay has been on. Is Beth going to continue? What are you going to do, Beth? Because unfortunately, everyone, Beth has been very much under the weather tonight. You wouldn't believe it looking at her. You wouldn't believe it looking at her right now, would you?
I've had to put about six layers on to make me look like I've got some colour in my face. Hannah from White Welly and my friend Cherry have seen me in the last 2 days, and they were like, "Damn, you're more pale than me." But I'm going to let you full screen and let you be star of the show now and open your presents for everyone. Happy birthday, much love, guys.
Mwah. Take care, darling.
You too, hon.
Right, everyone. It is just me now, and I've just kicked the tripod. Let me try and get comfortable. Right, everyone. Let me move the tripod slightly. There we go. There we go. As you can see, I did dress up for the occasion, and I don't know if you want to shut the door, Tommy. You're probably sitting there freezing cold.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You fine? Okay. Well, I've got my good friend Tommy sitting next to me, and he's the reason. There we go. Say hello, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
He's been keeping Indy from jumping all over me, and as everyone knows, I love Indy and I love her jumping over me. But tonight it was a serious subject that we covered, and now I want to open all my cards and gifts that I've been sent in the last week. People that know me know my life story, and it isn't a nice story, and I have suffered a hell of a lot of loss, and I have suffered a lot of hurt, and I've also given a lot of hurt. I haven't seen my children in a very long time, and for that I am truly regretful. And I honestly, West, Chris and Bobby, I love you so much. I know I haven't got much. I know I can't offer what other people can, but at the end of the day, I am your dad, and I don't believe I deserve the cold shoulder. You know, I've reached out and reached out and reached out. Luckily, I know now that my Bobby, my little boy, he'll be 10 on the 5th of December. And he was living in Plymouth, which is 350 miles away. Well, he's not anymore, and he's now residing in Basildon in Essex. And I live in Brightlingsea in Essex. And if you search that on Google Maps, it's 30 miles. So if anyone is watching, if any of my children are watching and you have access of possibly getting me access, then please, I beg you, because the one thing that's missing in my life is the fact that I've got so much love to give. I'm a single man. I've been single now for 4 years, and I want more than anything for my children to be back in my life. I suffered a mental breakdown in November 2019. I won't go into detail, but I haven't worked since. I worked all my life, all my adult life, and since then I've been under the very well and fantastic services that Essex Crisis Team have offered me, as well as Essex Befriends, as well as Therapy for You, and St Helena Hospice. I've had bereavement counselling. I've had numerous other things, and on top of that, I've got some fantastic friends, and they've helped me. So anyway, enough about me. We don't need to do that. I promised everyone that I would open everything live on YouTube tonight, and I'm now going to start. So let me fill my glass of wine, because I don't drink, everyone, but every now and then is a special occasion, and tonight's my 48th birthday. So I thought, why not? You know, I'll have a little drink tonight. So, and also, you know, it's only our 4th episode of Magnus and Mental Health, and you still need a bit of Dutch courage. You know, it is quite overwhelming, the fact that I have such an audience, and a lot of my audience and a lot of my community with Essex Magnet Hunters are fantastic, beautiful human beings, and they've helped me regain belief in myself. They've helped me regain confidence, and they've helped me. They've built me up to be the person that I am today. I haven't always made the correct decisions in my life. I have made the occasional wrong decision, and one that was terrible, absolutely terrible. You know, my ex-wife, Claire, all I can say is I'm so glad that you found happiness, and I'm so glad that that your life found a new level that I could probably have never have brought you to. But I do miss you, and I will always love you, and that goes to my children also. Right, anyway, enough of the emotional. I'm going to start to open. I'm going to open everything. So shall we open the cards first? First card, I'm going to about to open it. So let's see what happens. Actually, Tommy, I'd like to say before I open the card that that we live close together, and 3 months ago we started to get close, and I'd just like to thank you, because honestly, together with Peter, together with Jordan, and together with your kind self, you have really helped me, and you have kept me sane. You've kept me feeling that I am not worthless, and you know, I believe I've helped you as much as you've helped me. Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm going to roll a cigarette, because unfortunately I am a smoker, and I do need to have a cigarette, especially when I drink. I don't know if other people are like that, but when you do drink, you just have to have a fag on the go. It's not something I'm proud of. It is something I'm going to look to kick into touch, certainly before I'm 50. So I've got 2 years. So and Tommy is forever preaching to me that I need to give up smoking
for Indy's sake.
For Indy's sake, she's an old English bulldog, and old English bulldogs are renowned for having breathing difficulties. So I shouldn't be smoking in front of Indy. I do so with the door open, with the windows open, and it's not something I'm proud of. But I'm quite excited, because I haven't had cards and I haven't had gifts in many years. I've had the occasional odd one, don't get me wrong, but I haven't had anything like what I've got to open right now. There's quite a bit there. So those that are staying and those that are watching now, thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support. And please, if you've made it this far and you've got to the end of the video, Little Miss Magnet, Beth Charles, she's an amazing woman. We didn't always see eye to eye, but we got over that as adults, and we spoke out our differences, and now we've made this fantastic collaboration and this fantastic show. Now, this show, Magnets and Mental Health, is going to become weekly. It won't always be me and Beth. Sometimes it will only be me. Sometimes it might only be Beth. But most times it will be both of us together. But thank you for your continued support. Please, please, if you go to Essex Magnet Hunters, we are on all social medias: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And also Magnets and Mental Health, which is on Facebook. Please join. Please share your experiences. There's always a listen. There's always an ear listening. There's always someone to talk to. And it's about spreading awareness for mental health. So, without further ado, I'll light the cigarette, and I will open my first card. This card was sent from Yorkshire. Now, I live in Brightlingsea, which is almost the northeast southeast Essex. It's 11 miles from Colchester, 11 miles from Clacton. It's a tiny little town. It's lovely. I live 5 minutes from the beach, but I only live in a studio flat. It's my own doing. I choose to be single because I've given enough hurt, and it's now time for me to make a better version of myself and to better myself. And I'm hoping that I'm helping other people. Right, so we've got a happy birthday to you. To Terry, happy birthday, bro. Hope you have a good day. From Andrew, Leeds Magneteers. Thank you, sunshine. Honestly, that means more than you will ever know. And that will be going up. I'm going to have so many cards going up you wouldn't believe. Thank you, Andrew. That is absolutely amazing. Honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Well, okay, there's the first card done. Okay, second card.
Do you want your knife, Matt?
Yes, please. Cheers, mate. As long as I don't bloody destroy the card with it, Tommy.
Or you see.
Now, I found that in Hackney, in a Grand Union, not the Grand Union Canal, but there's a canal that runs through Hackney. I used to drive buses through Hackney when I lived in London, and I found that magnet fishing. Took it home, brought it up. It's a Leatherman, and it's a beautiful knife, and it makes a lovely letter opener as well. Right, okay. I know who this one's through because I know who this one's from because there's a postcode on the back, and she told me. So I know it's from Hannah and Andrew. That's not a carrot. Norbert was horrified to discover a grey hair in his pants. To Terry, lots of love. Best wishes, Hannah, Andy, Jess, and Christopher. Thank you, Hannah. Honestly, thank you, darling. Please check them out. White Welly Magnet Fishing. If you can share the love tonight, please go and have a look. They've got some fantastic videos, and I'm sure a subscription would be absolutely wonderful. But that's lovely, and it's a lovely card as well. There we go, everyone. Right, that's card number 2. Thank you, Tommy. Now, this one's got birthday and a smiley face written on the back. So let's have a look. Oh, this one's well and true. I don't know why it's got sellotape. It's no, I don't think anyone would send me cash, mate. I certainly wouldn't expect anyone to send me any cash. The thought is what counts, and the card means more than what anyone could ever realise. It really does. Right, okay, this one is a reusable stamp. It's not even been stamped. Punk cards. One step closer to your balls. Touching the water when you are on the toilet. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Terry. Hope you have a lovely day. Lots of love and hugs from Sophie Doyle. Magnetic pull, everyone, within the magnet fishing community. Heart of gold. Thank you so much, Sophie. Thank you. Well, there you go. There's 3 cards I've got to go up already. And that's more than I've had in the last 2 birthdays combined. Now, I was a little bit worried about this one because when this one turned up, it turned up with a full serration inside. But there, I hope there was nothing in it that the Royal Mail have taken out. I really do. A few stickers and a key ring for you. Key ring's gone. Right, whoever sent this one, the Royal Mail delivered it, and this side was completely serrated. They obviously felt something in it, and it looks like they took out the key ring, because I can't feel a key ring in there. And it's disgusting that the world that we live in now, that certain people feel that they have to open other mail when they think that there might be something in there. Bless you. To Terry, happy birthday, love from Phil and Jackie. Now, I assume that's Phil Horwood, which is, what is it? Secret of the Thames. Secret of the Thames magnet fishing. Unfortunately, mate, there's no stickers and there's no key ring in there. Like I said, when it turned up, this side was completely open. So I don't know if you want to complain to the Royal Mail, but there's nothing else in there, mate. And that's quite disappointing. But that is absolutely, look at that. That's a magnet fishing card. Because most people that do magnet fishing, these are the type of things that you find. And it's a lovely card. And the thought itself is absolutely, oh, there we go. Secrets of the Thames magnet fishing. I was right. Thank you, Phil. And thank you, Jackie. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. That's disgusting that was open.
Checking from here.
No, it was handed to me at the door. And I said to the postman, I said, one side's completely open. Right, we've now got a doggy one. No, sorry, Tommy, you didn't read that. That's a Christmas card, and I know who that's from. That's from I've forgotten your name. I do apologise, but it's a man that makes, I know your surname, it's Tracy, and he makes stuff that is, he does his own cards, he makes his own advent calendars as well, and they're absolutely amazing. But I will not open that one until December the 1st, because it actually says it on there. So I won't open that one until Christmas. Thank you. And I think that was the other one that you sent. That was the one that you said was for my birthday. No, hold on. It says do not open till the 26th from Dewsbury. So I won't open that one. Do you mean the 26th of November or the 26th of December? If you could let me know, I will open that at that time. But thank you anyway. It's fault accounts, and that is just, it's just wonderful. Honestly, thank you so much. This one has also got a postcode on it from Cambridge. So let's have a look. Oh, I love the back of it. Oh my God. Well, there's motorbikes on the back of it. And out of the blue, look at that, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll try not to cry on this live. To Terry, Team Indie stroke Terry, love hearts. Hope you have a lovely birthday. Love from Ted and Sue Mint. Team Susan, one of my amazing supporters. She's been an amazing friend, and one of the people that listens to every live that I do. For those that are interested, I do go live every day. You have to get to know me a little bit because I have to build up trust. But I am, if you join Essex Magnet Hunters on Facebook, you will see how you can get to know me a little bit more, and maybe you can get an invitation to my lives. It's a beautiful card with 3 motorbikes on the front, 3 on the back. And Susan, you shouldn't have done that, but thank you from the bottom of my heart, darling. Thank you so much. I'm going to get emotional, Tom.
Nah, not you.
Right, I've got a message that I've just got to open because I believe it's from Darren Stracy. Watching your live, the brand envelope is to open today. Thank you, Darren. I thought it was, so we'll open that one now. You've wrote on the back of it, do not open until 26, but I will open it right now. You've certainly made sure it's secure.
No.
Oh, that's beautiful, Darren. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. There's a sunflower. He makes his cards himself. There's a sunflower, there's a bee, and there's some honeycomb over here. That's absolutely amazing. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? He even makes his own cards. It's got its own insert in the middle, look, with sunflowers and lovely flowers. Well, I'll read this out, Darren. I hope you don't mind. Happy birthday, mate. Thanks for being a friend. You've been a massive help along with Indy. Always watch your lives with Beth. I have taken so much on board. I'm slowly seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. All the best, mate, from Darren and Tez. Tez was his dog, and he sadly passed away now. But Darren, you're a true friend. Thank you so much. That is a lovely, lovely card. Thank you so much, Sunshine. Well, I can't believe this. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, we've got one now. We've got one from Norwich. Okay. Here's a little something for your birthday. Arrow down with little something written underneath it. That's funny. Oi, oi, Chell. Happy birthday, fella. Hope today brings you lots of cards, love, and happiness. Big hugs to you and Indy. Stay happy, mate. Take care, all. All the best from Tellboy and family and Hunter the dog. Woof, woof. Terry, Tellboy, thank you so much, Sunshine. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. That is beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay. Now we've got one that's got love written on the back. And that one's from Norwich as well. Okay. This one's going to be a little bit harder to open, so I'll use a knife. This is amazing. I haven't had this many cards since I was a child. To my lovely friend, happy birthday. There's a tea bag.
That could mean so many things.
To Terry, have a drink on me. Cup and tea. Oh, I do apologise, everyone. Big hugs, kisses, kisses. Happy birthday. Stay strong. Love, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. That is absolutely beautiful. And I will have that cuppa tonight. Thank you very much, darling. Thank you so much. This one is from Guernsey. Okay. It's also got Moonpig stamped on the back. So we'll have a look at this one. Hello, gorgeous.
Oh,
don't worry. Daddy won't be long now.
Just done 3 hours of the stacking on you.
Look at that. A little birthday toast for me. Wonderful. I love that. That's beautiful. Wow. Happy birthday, Lazy Toad. Lazy Toad. I take Indy for a walk twice a day. Hope it's a good one. Love from Helen. Helen in Newcastle. With a picture of Indy wearing the West Ham top. Absolutely amazing. I love that card, Helen. Thank you so, so much. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. We've got another one from Moonpig.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at this one, everyone. This one is fantastic as well. Oi, oi, I'm not ancient. And there's a picture of me with 2 fingers up. Happy birthday, Terry. Have a great day. Lots of love from Donna, Scott, and the Motley crew. Donna. Oh, and it's got a picture of Indy on the back. Look. That is beautiful. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Donna. Mwah. Thank you so much, all of you, so far. This has been amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, how many cards have got left, Tommy? 2? 2 and a Christmas card.
Yeah.
This one must be from you because there's no stamp mark and there's no address. Okay. This one's from Tommy.
Oh.
Smile.
It's just like you, man.
Give it up for DJ Terry and his wheels of steel. It's your birthday. Good one. On his birthday, all the best, buddy. Tommy. Stroke Stanley. Well, thank you very much. That's lovely. Honestly, thank you so much, geezer. Who's that? Who's that? We're going to come for you. Don't stop barking. Okay, we've got 1 card left. And it's from Lindsay, one of my most loyal and best friends in the world. She come down to Brighton and took me out for a day. She even bought me KFC. We had a lovely day. We walked around Brighton and we're wonderful friends for one another. I know we are. Why is there 2 cards here, Linz? I don't understand. Okay, now I do. To Terry, Merry Christmas. That one will be opened for Christmas. I'll open that on one of my future lives on Facebook, okay? The gold one, to Terry, happy birthday. This one's stuck down well, so I'll use the knife.
Indeed.
You're a naughty girl. Now, darling. Come on, sweetie. There's no need for that.
You've been really good.
You have. You've been really good. We've been live now, everyone, for 1 hour and 28 minutes. I've still got a few parcels to open, so bear with me. I hope it's not boring you, because it's made my day. It really, really has. To Terry, happy birthday. Have a good one. Sending love, Lindsay and Stuart. Birthday cheers. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you. I can't believe that. Look at the pile. I've got a pile of cards to put up. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Still got 2 Christmas cards to open, and I've got a lot of opened envelopes there. Shall we leave yours till last? We'll leave yours till last.
Yeah. Get it off there.
Right, this one I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. I do know it's from. I can't remember because I've had so much correspondence this week. It wasn't James Pearson because he said his one was coming on Monday. I'm trying to think who this one was from. You don't know where my iPhone is, do you?
Yeah. There goes this.
Shit, boy. I just want to get everything right, you know. I don't want to make people thinking.
There's probably saying
It
something.
will know. I'll know as soon as I see. As soon as I see the name, I will know. She's playing with Tommy, bless her. This one is from Andrew Parkinson, the Leeds Magneteers, everyone. If you could give them a follow on YouTube for me. Fantastic content, absolutely amazing group of guys. Andrew, what the hell is this? Because it feels like it's got a street brick in it. It feels so heavy. No.
Got the caution signs on.
There's a caution sign that has got a battery involved, but they can sometimes put that on anything that's electrical, even if it hasn't got a battery. Well, they've certainly sealed it well, mate. Well, this is one in the eye to you, because you kept on saying you'd come round with a drill. Andrew, thank you so much. My shelves will be going up tomorrow. Look at that, everyone. Andrew, honestly, I'm lost for words, mate. And it ain't often you'll see Terry from Essex Magnet Hunters lost for words. Wow, that looks absolutely amazing. It's cordless, 18-volt, quick release battery. You shouldn't have, but thank you. Thank you so much, boy. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Honestly, Andrew, thank you so much, Sunshine.
Your shelves are going up tomorrow, I tell.
They are.
Yeah?
Yes, they are.
You've got drill bits.
I'm sure it'll come with drill bits. And if it hasn't, you've got all the drill bits, mate, and you will be finding them. I'm putting my shelves up tomorrow. Okay, we've got... this is from Rughampton Raiders, Sheila and Dave. And it says Mr. T. Wright and Miss Indy Wright. So I believe that what's in here is more for Indy than it is for me. And I've got no problem with that whatsoever. I don't think, you know, I didn't expect gifts, everyone. You know, I thought the cards might come. But to get gifts also is just... Well, it makes me feel that I am doing a good job. And, you know, I try to be true. I try to be wholeheartedly, you know, myself and to become a better version of myself. Right, let's have a look. We have 2 birthday cards. 2 birthday cards, Sheila? Or is one from Jenny and Marco? That's more than likely, isn't it? Rughampton Raiders, everyone. Honestly, some of the kindest hearts that I've met within the Magnificent community. Please check them out on YouTube. They are absolutely amazing group. Birthday card. You can open this one if you wish when you receive it. Hope it makes you smile. Let's have a look. Wallace and Gromit, cheese. That's brilliant. That's absolutely wonderful. To Daddy. Happy birthday, Daddy. A kind lady made this for me so I could give you a card. You do everything for me. This is to say a big thank you. Happy birthday, your loving puppy, Indy. P.S. While you were asleep, the kind lady said, on the dog and bone, there are some treats for me, so please, Daddy, can I have some before? I didn't think I was going to cry. Let me on you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I thought I was controlling it well, but can you see that what a wonderful, wonderful community we have in the magnet fishing community? And we're not all magnet fishers, but we met through magnet fishing, you know. And this one's another Wallace and Gromit, but there's no Gromit, there's only Wallace. Enjoy your day. Time for tea. To Terry, happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. Everyone will be wishing you the same. Love, Sheila, Jen, Mark, and David, also known as Rughampton Raiders. Now, they're the same people that just sent me that card from Indy. So please, everyone, please show them love. They're quite new to the magnet fishing community, and let's get them loads of subs. Subscriptions cost nothing. So please, everyone, subscribe to Rughampton Raiders. And I can't believe you brought me to tears. But, you know, it's me, isn't it? And I do cry quite a lot. But thank you. Thank you for that. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I can't. Right, what's in the box? According to the cards, Indy, it's going to be lots of lovely, lovely things for you. She's going to love them. Smackos from Pedigree. Indy, what's that? What's that? Oh, she likes the smell of that. What's this, Indy? Look, look, you've got lots and lots. Jumbo minis from Pedigree for Indy. Look. And Jumbone from Pedigree for Indy. Thank you so much, Sheila. Thank you so much, Rughampton Raiders. Sheila, Dave, Mark, and Jenny. Thank you so much. It's just absolutely amazing. I can't fathom what you've done. And hey, Mrs., you can wait. She's trying to get into them already. Look at this. What's this? And a bag of treats there for Indy. I can give you one of these ones right now. Here, darling. You're going to be good. You're going to be good. Let's put the camera on Indy and see that she likes them. Here we go, darling. Wait. You wait. You wait. You're such a good girl. Go on then. Take it. Well, I think you've got Indy's seal of approval there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. What's at the bottom here? Oh, I think we've got some Christmas cards. Season greetings just for you. It's a Christmas card from Indy again. Oh, I'm going to read Christmas cards out in a future live, so I'm not going to do that tonight because I think I've cried a little bit too much already. So I'm not even going to read what you've wrote in now. We'll leave that until December the 1st, maybe. On a future live, I will read my Christmas cards, all right?
Those in that box, I keep them together.
I've still got another card in here, mate.
Oh, is it?
That can go with the Christmas cards that I've got to open. And the same with this one.
I'm a bloody secretary.
Beautiful, lovely one from Rughampton Raiders Christmas card. I'll read that out on a future live for Christmas. Guys, honestly, that is absolutely amazing. Indy is going to absolutely...
She's destroyed that.
She's destroyed it already. Well, you've got plenty in there. That's going to keep you going for a long, long time, darling. Rughampton Raiders, thank you so much, guys. My head's gone all over the place now, and I can't even remember who sent this one. I think it might have been Lindsay. I think this was Lindsay. I'm not 100% sure. What am I doing, Tom? I'm getting this all mixed up around here. Just trying to make myself more presentable. Everything's going arse up. No, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Because it looks like my tie's all on one side.
It's because you've got your towel out.
There we go. There we go. Right, we'll open this one. Amazon parcel with a gift note. No more shaving your beard off. Love, Lindsay. Pamper your beard. Love, Lindsay, from Mrs. Lindsay Seals. Thank you, Lindsay. Let's have a look. Bulldog original beard shampoo and conditioner, and Bulldog original beard oil. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Mwah. Thank you, darling. That's absolutely wonderful. And no, the beard is staying. The beard. This is nothing yet. Give it a couple of weeks, and then you're going to see the beard back, everyone. And I won't be clean shaven again. I promise you. I promise you. Sorry, Tommy.
Until we start the weddings next year.
No, no. I did the last wedding with beard. I did it with beard, and it went well. So
yeah, but you weren't the main.
No, I wasn't, and I still won't be while I'm learning the ropes. I want everyone to know that it is completely unpaid what I'm doing with Tommy. It is just a friend helping a friend. You know, I'm on. You know, as everyone knows, I'm on mental health, and I don't work at the moment. I'm incapable of work, but I'm helping my friend with his own. So that's all it is.
And basically, that's because I've got cancer and I can't lift.
Tommy can't. Tommy's got cancer and he can't lift. So I'm just, you know, what else could I do? But right, okay, Lindsay. The beard's staying, darling, and it's going to be looking in style. Thank you so much, gorgeous. Thank you so much. Right, I've got a rather big one now. And I believe, if I remember right, this one was from Jenny and Marco, Rughampton Raiders. It is from Amazon, and we know what Amazon's like. They can post a pencil sharpener, and it can be in a box this big. So I hope it isn't anything too extravagant. I hope, you know, I'm not worthy of you guys spending money. And I don't, you know, cards were wonderful. But the fact that some of you have sent gifts is just so heartwarming, and makes me feel like I'm doing a good job within the community, and I've got some wonderful friends, and I just hope one day that my children can see what wonderful friends I have, people that have helped me and people that I've helped. Okay, let's have a look. What the hell is this? Okay, lots of paper. It's something in a gift box there. Look like a gift bag, everyone. Let's have a look. I think that is just Amazon. Let's have a look. Packing slip. Enjoy, happy birthday from Jenny Cooper. So thank you so much, Rughampton Raiders. Please, everyone, show them some love and subscribe to their channel. They're such a lovely family, and they've got such big hearts. Ah, I don't even have to open it up, Jenny. It says what it is on there. My favourite, and I don't care if it's your favourite, it's poisonous for you. You've got dog treats, darling. This, I've never had one receive this ever in my life. But I know what it is, but I won't spoil the surprise for the camera. Let everyone wait. Suspense is killing everyone. What a lovely bag and a lovely ribbon. Absolutely amazing. I can't get in it. What's going on? I've undone the bow. Why can't I get in that, Tom? Hold on, there's a gift card. Enjoy, happy birthday. You're an absolute superstar, Jen. And there we go. Oh my God. What are you trying to fatten me up like a pig? Is that why you invited me for Christmas? Was it in case you can't get a turkey? That you could put me on the stove? Look at that! I've never had a bit of chocolate so big in all my life. Look at that, everyone. Oh my God. That's absolutely amazing. Now, I will share with everyone one gift that I didn't open on the live tonight was from Helen in Newcastle. And that was just a big bag of chocolates. And all assorted chocolates, Kit Kat, popcorn flavour. Amazing little different types of chocolate. She didn't want me to open it on camera. I'm sorry if I've embarrassed you, Helen, but that was lovely, and it will go down a tree. But look at that. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, Rughammon Raiders, guys, thank you so much. Honestly, I can't believe this. And please, everyone, you know, Leeds Magneteers, bought me a cordless drill. Please, everyone that I've mentioned tonight that's bought me a card, bought me a gift, please show the love. Please go and subscribe their YouTube channels. Because it don't cost nothing, you know. Sorry.
To each other's channel.
Yeah, please subscribe to each other's channels, you know, because that's what YouTube's all about. It's all about support. At least that's what it should be about. It's all about support and being there for one another, putting a smile on people's faces, and for being there when you can't have a smile on your face. There's always going to be someone within the Magnificent community that is going to be an ear to listen, and I'm one of the best for it. No matter what's happening in my life, I always try and help others, and long may it continue. Because you guys are absolutely amazing, and honestly, that is just absolutely wonderful. So I feel like I've been absolutely spoilt tonight. I really, really do. That is going to be reused, Jenny, because that is a beautiful gift bag. Maybe I can do something for Bobby and make that filled that up with him, you know. But hopefully, if I get to see him before Christmas, I hope I do. But if I don't, I certainly will next year. And Kerry Story, you're an absolute star, sweetheart. You've changed. You've been a game changer. You really have. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you, darling. For what you're helping me with and what you're doing. So just wanted to bring that out. Indy is currently doing her demolition of a box. She loves a box. So you've made Indy's day, and she's destroying a box right now. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I still can't believe it all. I still can't believe it. Right. Am I opening yours or not? You want it on camera or not?
I don't mind.
You know you didn't have to get me nothing, Tom. The card would have been sufficient, Sunshine. You've done so much for me in the last few months.
It's all right.
And this is from Tommy, everyone. Can't even see me. What the hell's this? In a lovely, lovely bag. Not for you, missus. Don't mind me destroying boxes. They're not bags. Oh my God, and I broke the handle off my last one.
Yeah, but there is a problem with that one.
Really?
Yeah. See how long it takes you to scratch.
That side I absolutely adore. Look at that. West Ham United. Could have spelt my bloody name right.
I did.
Could have spelt my bloody name right.
I did. I even got a bloody screenshot.
Now I've got a West Ham mug that I've had since 2006 when I first moved to Colchester, and in a little bit of a hissy fit, I threw it into the sink the other day, and the handle broke off it. So I've now got 3 mugs that haven't got handles. So I did need a new West Ham mug with a handle. So that's beautiful. Thank you, Tommy. Absolutely wonderful. You're a star, Sunshine. So, I bet you did.
I'm fucking through the roof. I took a screenshot of the personalisation. I reckon that's how I spelled it. So I sent them an email of it.
Nobody's surname's spelled like that, is it? You know what I mean? Indy. God blimey. Oh, look, she wants everything. You can have all the rubbish, but you're not having the cards and you're not having the gifts.
And I'm having this.
Oh my God, look, the camera's moved down. And I've got a cup of tea to make.
And I'm having this.
No, you're not, Sunshine. No, you're not. Right. Thank you, everyone, for joining and being with me. This has been really, really quite emotional. It's been a lovely episode. I think it's a fantastic episode, and I think everything that Jay does and everything that Jay stands for, we really could take, a step back and look at that man, because, a lot of stuff that's going on within the magnet fishing community doesn't need to be done. And there's men out there that are risking their lives to make sure that children aren't being kidnapped, are being rescued, and are being brought home. So anyway, thank you, Beth, for letting me carry on Little Miss Magnet's channel. If everyone who's got this far, please show your support and subscribe to Essex Magnet Hunters YouTube. We're on all social medias. On the face of it, but there's 2 guys, Peter and Adam, like brothers, love them both like brothers, as I do Tommy. And, your support would be absolutely amazing. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, everyone. As you can see behind me, I've got the logo there, Essex Magnet Hunters. I'm the face of it, and I go live every day. So please, if you've got this far, a subscription for my birthday, for Christmas. I live alone with my little English bulldog, and I would absolutely adore that subscription. We answer all comments on all videos and all social medias. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And our last video was named purposely funniest magnet fishing video ever. And I promise you, if you watch it, you will fall about laughing. So give it a watch. Thank you for joining us on Little Miss Magnet's channel. Next Saturday, we will be back. Whether it's myself, me and Beth, or just me, there will be a special guest. And it's going to be one that's very close in the community. So thank you, everyone, for joining. Beth, you can end this darling now. Honestly, thank you all for joining. Thank you for watching. I love you all. And take care, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you all soon. So, yeah, from me, it's goodbye. From Indy, it's goodbye. And from Tommy, it's goodbye. Take care, everyone. Love yous. Thank you for watching this episode. Like, share, subscribe, show the love, spread the love. Take care, everyone. Mwah. Bye, everyone.